Hi folks, welcome back to STEAMWorks. This is season 3, and in this episode we're going to be hydro dipping. Hydro dipping is a really cool process that they use to transfer an image onto a 3D object. So imagine like a car bumper with a pattern on it, or a helmet, a motorcycle helmet or a bicycle helmet that has a pattern on it. They use hydro dipping in order to do that. So we're going to fake our hydro dipping just a little bit today. We're going to be using this plastic tote, fill it with water, and then we're going to be using spray paint in order to create the image on the surface. It's not going to be a real image, it's going to be more of a marbly aesthetic thing, but it should still be pretty cool. And we're going to be hydro dipping these flower pots. They're black right now, but they should turn out to be pretty cool by the end of the episode. The first thing we're going to do is go fill this with water outside.
Can I get you anything?
Water would be nice.
Let's go. All right, so here we are outside of Makerspace. We've got our plastic bin, we've got a hose, we've got all our spray paint and our flower pots. We're gonna fill our plastic tote with enough water so that we can completely submerge one of our flower pots. And you'll see why when we start actually hydro dipping. So let's get to filling this bin. All right. So this is pretty full. We've got enough water to completely submerge our flower pot. So we are going to turn off our hose, set that aside, and we are ready for the spray painting part of this activity. You are going to need your parents to help you buy the spray paint. And when you spray paint, you always have to remember to shake your can really well so that the paint actually comes out as effectively as it possibly can.
Hey man, you're shaking it all wrong.
But shaking it's all I know.
Shh.
All right, so we have shaken up our spray paint pretty well. You always got to shake up your spray paint before you use it. And we're going to start with the white can of spray paint. And you should always remember to use a face mask while spray painting, just so you don't breathe in any of those paint fumes. So let's give this a go. All right, this is looking real wacky. The process of hydro dipping is to get the pattern that's on top of our water onto the flower pot. So I'm going to hold the flower pot from the inside, and I'm going to make sure the outside is extra dry so that the paint will really stick. And all I'm going to do is, with my hand inside, I'm going to put the flower pot into the tub of water, and I'm going to give it a good little shake once it's completely submerged, and then pull it right out. Never tried this before, so let's give it a go. Put it in right here, really slowly. Ah, this looks dope. And then just like that, and pull it out. I would suggest to wear gloves while doing this because I got a little bit of hydro dip on my wrist. But apart from that, this turned out pretty cool.
Very cool. Cool.
I think we might even need more paint, because you can kind of see where I did the green, that there was a hole in the middle and it didn't come out all the way. But we have one more flower pot, so we'll give this another try with some new paint. How's that sound? Alrighty, so let's try our second flower pot. You want your paint to get pretty close to the surface of the water, so you really get a nice even covering. Then we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Hold the flower pot from the inside so you don't affect the pattern on the outside. Make sure it's nice and dry and dust-free. And let's give it a go. This is our flower pot number 2. She looks pretty swanky. I don't have any fingers left to adjust my glasses.
Hey, my glasses! I can't see without them.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of STEAMWorks. We hydro dipped this flower pot. It's not quite dry yet, but it looks pretty cool. And we will post the final photos of our 2 flower pots on social media. If you followed along with this tutorial and made your own hydro dipped 3D objects, please share them on social media and tag Makerspace so that we can see the cool stuff that you made. And that's a wrap. See you next summer. See you next time. That's a wrap. See you next time.